Hello everyone, I'm Kim Cordova. I'm president of the Utah State Bar. In the last week of July, hundreds of people sat for the bar exam. And as those hundreds of people start their careers in the law or continue their careers wherever, there is a place for you all to start connecting with other new lawyers, to volunteer for projects, or to just commune with folks who may have the same experiences, feelings, challenges, and positive experiences. The Young Lawyers Division is one of the most active organizations within the bar. All members of the Utah State Bar in good standing, under 36 years of age, or those admitted to their first state bar for less than 10 years, regardless of your age, are automatically members of the Young Lawyers Division. So today I would like to introduce you to Ezzy Khaosanga, who is the current past president of the Young Lawyers Division and the current Young Lawyers representative for the American Bar Association's Utah's delegate. She's going to talk to you about how she became a part of the Young Lawyers Division as a young lawyer, her attraction and her commitment to the bar, and her experiences of what the Young Lawyers Division can do for young lawyers coming new into the profession.
Thank you to Kim Cordova for that introduction. I'm just going to quickly walk through my experience with YLD in the bar to show you the different roles that I've taken. So shortly after I graduated, I was asked to join YLD as a liaison to UCLE. And working through YLD, that is when I realized that I wanted to be more involved, and that's when I became the president of the Young Lawyers Division. And along with that, I also had the opportunity to represent Utah to the American Bar Association as the Utah State Bar's designated young lawyer delegate. And as part of all of that, I was able to sit with the Utah State Bar and see how the Utah State Bar functions. And again, I have always evolved my different positions, and I'm really grateful to now serve as the 3rd District Commissioner. So I think this is a good example of the ways that young lawyers can continually get involved with the Utah State Bar. I got involved with YLD because 1, I was involved in law school, and 2, as a new first-generation lawyer, having a community was essential to me. I wanted to get to know other lawyers my age, and I wanted to be able to contribute to my new community. And so I was brought into YLD through some peers that I knew in law school to hold some positions. It was there that I learned that there were a lot of ways that young lawyers couldn't get involved with the bar. YLD still remains a great resource to me and will be a great resource to all young lawyers, and will be for the next 10 years. So young lawyers, Utah Young Lawyers Division, has a few categories of different forms of involvement for whatever works for these new young lawyers. So you can have socials and take the opportunity to come and meet either other young lawyers or come to group events that are in collaboration with other areas of the bar, like the litigation division or leaders in the Utah State Bar itself. We also offer opportunities to volunteer in pro bono clinics and general volunteering that doesn't have anything to do with the law. That is something that may be refreshing to other young lawyers, to be able to go outside of the profession and see the community that we serve. And then another opportunity that the Young Lawyers Division provides is to give networking opportunities to young lawyers, both on a local level, a state level, and frankly a national level. I've had the opportunity to go to ABA conferences as a young lawyer and meet other attorneys, both in my tenure of practice as well as more senior attorneys from other states and even internationally through these ABA conferences. In fact, I get to go to the very exotic place of Toronto, Canada this coming week to meet up with some of these attorneys. So my message to other young lawyers and maybe senior lawyers who are listening to this who can advise young lawyers is that the Young Lawyers Division has a ton of opportunities no matter what level you want to be involved. It's a benefit for you. There's a reason for it, and it's provided a lot of personal connection for me, but also a lot of professional resources as well.
Thank you, Ezzy. That's such an important message, and thank you for sharing your experiences and the contributions that you're making to the Utah State Bar. One of my favorite opportunities that YLD offers is Wheels for Heroes. And you'll see the Young Lawyers Division at different bar conventions, the summer or the fall or the spring conventions, where these young lawyers across the state will come and set up and do wheels for first responders, for military, for anybody who's been in service. And can I tell you, I've seen firsthand what a relief it is for these men and women who know in their sometimes very dangerous professions that their families are taken care of and then they're set. And it's all to the Young Lawyers Division who set that up every time that we have something and provides this is super important and pro bono service to our community. So I encourage everyone, all of these hundreds of people who just sat for the bar, you're automatically a member if you're in good standing, to take advantage of the connections and the community that Young Lawyers Divisions provide. Thank you.